Technically, we are now streaming. Let's see if it's doing anything on your...
Okay, oh, yeah.
Doing it on mine. I don't know if it's doing it on yours.
We're going to find out right now. Yep, it is.
Okay, it is?
That's interesting. Yeah, it's up.
Huh. You're right.
I know.
I know. We're up over on the YouTube. I think we are. I can't tell if we are. Look at that. Son of a gun. Managing
moderators. These
All
blinds.
Right, here we go. In 7, 6.
Straight out of the DFW Metroplex, it's Saturday Morning Live with Jeff Fisher from Chewing the Fat and Brad Staggs from the Daily Mojo. No music today, guys. We ran out of money for the bands. I know, it's sad, right? And now here are your hosts, Brad Staggs and Jeff Fisher.
We have a meeting about that.
We didn't. Hold on a second. We don't get any.
Why did we not have a meeting about that?
We don't have any. What are we going to do in the
happening?
Last segment of the show? We don't. If we don't have a band, we're gonna. That sucks.
That does. That really does. I'm a little disappointed.
I would like people to know
there's music playing right now.
That's technically the pre-record, and we had to pay them for the rebroadcast of that.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
I know that if they're listening on or watching on our Rumble stream, which is both at the dailymojo.com and also realsaturdayMorningLive.com, I think you can give money on there.
Really?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can give money right there.
I know that you can give money at Jeffy CTF on PayPal. You can do that anytime. No problem. I'm happy
that works. Yeah, that works as well. So
Jeffy CTF PayPal.
So you can do that.
But you can do your little Rumble thing over there if you want, Brad. But I'm just saying the best way that people can donate is Jeffy CTF on PayPal. Well, I'm just throwing it out there.
That does make a lot of sense. Are we? Let's make sure that.
So I'm free. I'm excited. Not much has happened since last we met. So I'm not sure how you're doing. How you doing? Happy Saturday.
It's a good
since
day.
we were last here, it seems like another world has happened. It was just unbelievable.
I know, right?
It really is. It truly is. One of the things that I am excited about, though, is that I mentioned yesterday on one of the shows that I did that I remembered while I was in the shower Friday morning. And I think Monday is the day I'm supposed to have jury duty. Shoot. So I dug through my pile of mail at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I found my paperwork. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. My jury duty here. Got my jury car. I'm supposed to be there Monday, bright and early.
Ooh.
So I was like, oh, crap. I'm supposed to get a hold of them. I'm supposed to fill this thing out. And so I went to the website yesterday, and I filled out their little pre-fill out thing. And I, filled it all out, and I thought, well, I can defer. I thought, do I want to defer? And I clicked defer, and then it makes you click some whatever date they have open in September. And I thought, I'm not going to do that. I'm just, you know what? I'm just going to go. If I have to go, I'm going to go Monday morning. It's in downtown Fort Worth. I'm just going to go. And so I just sent it. It was less than 3 hours later. Your jury service for Monday has been completed, and you do not have to report. We have finalized all of the online panel assignments. Therefore, your appearance is not necessary, and there will be no payment for service since no appearance is required. Have a nice day.
Wait. I mean, wait a second. That's not really. That's not fair. I mean, you're not going to get.
I filled out everything like they wanted and said, yep, you're right. Earlier on my show yesterday, I did talk about putting people in town square again and have them being stoned. and hang them by their toenails. And I did say that maybe we should, give them a transfusion to keep them alive so they could be stoned even more. Yep, that was me.
Right.
So apparently they did. The prosecutors were like, I like him. And the defense was like, no, he's got to go.
Wait a minute. Have you seen what he does for a living?
That's exactly what it was. Less than 3 hours. That's exactly what it was when you fill out what you do for a living. Nope. Check. What? Have a nice day.
What?
You've been your jury service has been completed.
Just out of curiosity, what did you put down as what you do?
I said work for Blaze TV, radio, and podcast network daily show.
Oh, all right.
That's all I put.
Well, then all they had to do was connect the dots from Blaze to Glenn Beck to you.
Nope. Have a nice day.
And it was all over. It was over.
Long gone. So thank you to the jury bailiff, Paula GMO Morales, who was the one who reached out and said, with her standard email, your jury service has now been completed. Have a nice day.
Wow. Well, good for you. Well, see, but again, you don't have, I'm
the guy they want. I want to see both sides. I want to hear it. Prove it to me. I am. It's been a long time since I've been on a jury. Long time. And I really, yeah, I'm the guy. I want to be, I want you. I go in like I'm supposed to. Prove to me that the person that you say is guilty is guilty. Mm-hmm. And here I am. Do it. Convince me. And I'm the guy they want, but no, apparently not. Apparently not.
Those dirty, rotten bastards.
They do not like what I do. So, okay, fine. Whatever. It's fine. Right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just so you know, Dark Magneto gave us $2 over on the Rumble.
Okay. Is there a problem with the PayPal issue or?
There could have been a zero or a couple of zeros beyond. Would it be in front of or behind the two? There could have been.
Yeah,
he could have gone up as
thanks,
4 zeros.
Thanks for the $2. I'll get half a cup of coffee. Appreciate it. But no, thank you. Thank you.
Is that no thank you or no, comma?
No. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you. And by the way, just so you know, I don't know why the hell Vimeo doesn't want to cooperate today, but it's a good thing we're everywhere else except at RealSaturdayMorningLive.com. At least not for me.
Wait,
it's a Vimeo thing. It's a we're at thedailymojo.com. We're on YouTube. We're on X. We're on Rumble.
Is Vimeo use CrowdStrike? And so
I don't know. It might be.
We're still paying the bashing from CrowdStrike.
Maybe but it says on my little dashboard here that if you all could see, you'd know. It says we are streaming on Vimeo, and yet when you go to RealSaturdayMorningLive.com, it says Vimeo refused to connect. Maybe that's just me.
Why don't
Not
you
that
just
it matters,
take a
but
picture with your handheld computer and show us.
That would be way too easy. And I don't.
Okay.
I just don't want to do that. I mean, last week's episode is up there, so you can watch that. But
which was good. It was a fine episode.
Yes, last week was good. Now, right after the episode, the entire world, went to hell in a handbasket.
No kidding, man. It was unbelievable.
It does. It feels like a different world now.
It does. And a quarter of an inch, it would be a different world. With capital letters.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I don't care about all the surrounding BS. A quarter of an inch would have another direction. We'd be in a different world.
Yep.
Holy cow.
And if you missed the explanation after Saturday's show last week, I went to bed after the show last week. I was tired. I laid down. And then I didn't.
Well, we appreciate you working your tongue to the bone for this
really
show,
did.
Brad. Maybe the audience won't say it, but I will.
I get up at 8:57 to get ready for this show, so it just so I get the apparently you tried to call me last Saturday, and several other people tried to call me, and then I feel somebody nudging me on from my restful slumber and my beauty sleep, saying, "He's okay. But and then somehow your name got mixed up in there, and so what I heard was he's okay, but Jeffy got shot, and I'm like, wait, what? But I was being told that you had tried to call me and that he was okay, but Trump got shot. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I called you. There was no answer,
right,
of course.
right.
And then because you don't accept my calls anymore, I know that, but I
anybody's
still
phone
attempt to call.
Right.
And then so I called the wife, and she was not at the house, but she was on her way back, and
right.
that's how you got woken from your slumber.
Damn it!
Because we came in, we went out. The Dingles and the wife and I went out to eat, and we just walked in the house. I was just sitting down to take a look at what's going on because went out to dinner. I had my phone, but we're out to eat. I try really hard not to be looking at my phone and paying attention to things while I'm out with the Dingleberries. You know, I mean, I want to focus on them. We're at the table. Is
that going to be the name of your reality show? Meet the Dingleberries.
Meet the Dingles.
Okay. I think I'd go with it.
Yeah, fine.
Right.
And so then I walked in the house, and my phone rings from who called me? Chris Cruz. And he goes, and all I said was, "Trump's been shot." And I just, okay. And I hung up the phone, and we went from there.
So you were kind of like George Bush sitting in the classroom when the guy came up and whispered into his ear.
Yeah.
And when he whispered into his ear, "Hey, the plan is in motion."
Did you see? And I don't know that this is true. I didn't look it up, so I apologize. So you could fact check me. But I saw where the guy who took that picture that you just talked about with George getting the plan is in motion, whispering in his ear. He's the same guy that took the Trump shot.
Wait,
that's what I was told.
Which Trump shot? There's a bunch of them. The Trump.
I don't know, Brad. The one where he's, walking down the sidewalk holding his wife's hand.
Not that
one. The Trump shot, the classic fight, blood on his face.
The one with his fist up in the air.
Jeez.
I just wanted to
show
show
this. What shot do you think
one.
I'm talking about?
I thought you may have been talking about, because I don't know what the hell is going on in this shot.
Well, some have said that Trump is so great now that they're just doing it to themselves. Others, I think she's just adjusting the skirt and the dress to sit down. Shut up.
Well, how come she never sits down?
Well, because the video stops. Jeez.
I mean, come on. That is just,
Do you have the rest of the video? No.
Of course not. Who needs the rest of it? When this is
That's what I need.
This is all you need right here. This is just, I mean, come on. That's just, and when you go home and you realize that's you, you get home and you're like, hey, because I think that's Guilfoyle.
We were there. Oh, is it?
I think so.
That might be. Yeah,
that might be. Guilfoyle.
That's still in the Trump box, but
hey, well, hold on a second. Did you just say still in the Trump box?
Who is that?
That's Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Shut up.
I know, right? That's her and Gavin Newsom, in 2004.
That's an AI shot of her and him. Yes,
is that
it is.
Not
There's no way.
I know.
Look at douchebag Gavin too. What a
good-looking guy. If you didn't know who they were, she's a good-looking babe. He's a good-looking guy. I mean, who'd have known? Who'd have thunk?
It looks like a furniture commercial. Shut up. That's not them.
Who'd have known that later on?
Yeah, no kidding.
You'd get that.
Don Jr.'s like, yep.
I mean, that's just weird.
Junior's like, that's mine.
Wow. And yes, you're right. But with Kimberly Guilfoyle, man, she has started looking kind of rough through the years.
Oh.
She has. Let's be fair.
Wow, look at that.
I know. Time is a bitch.
Yeah, it is. Don't be putting up other pictures of us either. So just let it go. Stop making fun of them right now.
Right. Thank you. It's time is really, really mean, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's really, really mean. And I don't.
Yes, it is.
I mean, every day I look in the mirror. I'm like, who the hell is that? Who's the fat old dude? Sharon, wait a second. Laird Leprechaun over in the chat room says, Brad, share the clip with the rest of us. Pretty please. I did, didn't I? I mean,
I thought so.
I mean, you can see it. I mean, you can.
Is it not going out?
Surely it is.
Gotta be, right?
I don't know, and don't call me Shirley.
Put it up again and we'll see.
I'm okay. So here's that.
I'll look on my stream.
All right.
And see if we put it up again. Let's see the clip.
All right, I'm going to put it right there and there. I'm going to set it in action. This is just a test to make sure that it's going out to all of America.
Okay, there's the last picture. Oh, this is how far behind this is.
I know.
There it is. Yeah, it's up.
Okay, it's up.
Yeah.
And again, that is, Mom is so proud.
Well, you don't know. There's no face to it. I mean,
no, but
just because you know.
Well, we
that
did
it's
a little.
you.
We did a little investigating, and by we I mean real Ron Phillips said that he checked the fingernails because he would, and that it was in fact Guilfoyle.
Yeah, I understand that, and I can understand who it was, and all that kind of thing, and the dress that she was wearing, and whatever. But thankfully, there's no. We didn't get the full shot.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Thankfully. Okay.
I mean, I guess you could go back at that night at the RNC and see the whole shot.
Right. I don't know what's going up above there. So now Leprechaun says, yeah, we can see it. I guess I meant to say post it to X so we can share. You mean we sat and stared at that for an extra 10 minutes for nothing?
Here's the thing. Do your own homework. We got to do everything for you?
You people.
No doubt.
No
doubt.
And all right, so because it's still stuck in the top of my mind, the dude from CrowdStrike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because
maybe that's what maybe that's the Vimeo. To say the word right. I got a stuttering problem.
You're right.
Right.
It could be the Vimeo. That's why Vimeo isn't working for us today. But
I mean, there's plenty of companies that had the blue screen of death because of the update, and it was not a hack. Okay, we weren't hacked. It wasn't hacked. Stop saying that.
So,
and the Starliner isn't stuck at the ISS either. They're there. Right. They're not stuck.
They're not stuck.
We weren't hacked.
It's
Stop
just
saying it.
Everything's fine. It's just fine. Stop making things bigger than they are. Like in that last video we just saw. But which one do we want to play first? The short little clip that's making its round on X, or the real whole interview? Thank you. That was a thinking man's joke. Which one? Oh, remember Robin Meade? Headline News.
Okay.
I just happened to have her up, and I thought you'd like.
What are we just scrolling through pics now?
Sure, why not? I mean, I like Robin.
I thought
Meade.
That's Robin. That's not Guilfoyle.
That's not Guilfoyle. That's what I thought too. So there's Guilfoyle. There's Robin Meade.
Nah, same person.
It does kind of look like the same person, doesn't it? Except Guilfoyle's mouth is a little bit bigger.
Or that's not Guilfoyle with Newsom. That's Robin Meade.
Well, if that's Robin Meade,
I believe that more than I believe that that's Kimberly Guilfoyle.
I'm telling you, it's her. Look at, wow. Did I mention time is really mean?
I'm telling you, that picture right there with Gavin, that's not Guilfoyle. You cannot convince me that it is.
That is Guilfoyle.
Then you show me whatever her name is, Meade, and Meade looks exactly like that. That's who that is. That's not Guilfoyle.
Yeah, well, it's going to really piss off Kimberly Guilfoyle when she finds out that Gavin Newsom was boffing Robin Meade at the same time.
Were they actually a thing? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if I read that they were
Guilfoyle
a thing.
Guilfoyle was married to Newsom.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I didn't remember that either.
I don't know that I know that.
So she was married to Newsom, then along.
So is she the one that he was cheating with from his first wife? Was she like, because he was, when he was mayor of San Francisco, he got busted cheating with his one communications director or campaign director, and that marriage, I think, ended.
Let's see here. This is a story from Reuters. This is 2007.
Let's go behind the curtain for Gavin
And,
Newsom and his affairs.
This was 2007, Reuters. San Francisco mayor deeply sorry for affair.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Admitted on Thursday to having an affair with the wife of his former campaign manager, who quit a day earlier after confronting the up-and-coming Democrat and gay marriage activist. I'm so blah, 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 reported resigned.
Right, it was the wife of his co-worker guy.
Was that Guilfoyle?
What a dirtbag.
No,
yeah, I
wait
don't
a
know
second.
that.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know that.
Torque. I remember this happening now, though. The wife was 34-year-old Ruby Rippy Torque.
A little long in the tooth at 34, but go ahead.
No kidding. So she's 34. So he was boffing Ruby
his
Rippy
friend's
Torque,
wife. That's awesome.
and his
What a
campaign
douchebag.
manager. So
What a
wait a
douchebag.
second. What does she look like? No. All right, she's not horrible. Hang on. She's not horrible.
Well, no, Gavin's... Stop it. Gavin's not walking the streets looking for the crackheads.
Right. She's not, I mean, she's no Kimberly Guilfoyle. But, you know.
Or Robin Meade.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly. She's no Robin Meade. So I don't know if he must have been boffing her for a while and then he dumped her for Guilfoyle.
Okay.
And let's see.
She was actually married to him? Is that in the timeline?
Wait
Is that
a
what you're
second.
saying?
She was,
Guilfoyle was actually married to Newsom.
yes.
Okay, so and this is the chick that's the campaign manager's wife that he had an
That's
affair
the
with,
campaign manager's wife. And hang on a second.
Okay.
Because here's the story from People magazine in 2018. Trump Jr.'s reported new love, Kimberly Guilfoyle, was still married to California Lieutenant Governor when he had an affair with his... Holy shnikes, he was boffing everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Man, if it moved, he was on it, wasn't he?
Yes.
You know? That just sounds exhausting to me.
So scroll down a little bit. I got to read a little bit more about this stupid story.
Scroll down. Who was he building?
So, he linked the infidel Scotty after it was revealed as a federal camp manager. Their seemingly happy marriage.
Right.
Camelot couple. Later emerged was having an affair with Ruby Rippy Torque. Okay, that's the original
Who?
story we talked about. I'm still Ruby Rippy Torque. That's the
Right,
campaign.
right.
That's the other chick.
Yeah. So
let's
see. Okay, so
but
wait a second. So he's boffing his campaign manager dude friend's wife. Then somewhere along the line, did he marry somebody else?
I think so.
The wife of
They
his
had-
campaign, former deputy chief of staff. So then somewhere along the line in there, between 7 and 18, he gets married to Kimberly Guilfoyle, but then he's stepping out on her with his secretary.
Got
Dude
it.
cannot
Okay.
keep it in his pants.
Got it. Nope.
I
Once plus, I mean, you know as well as I do, Brad. Once you're married to them, you're done with them. I mean, then they're the wife.
Right.
Then they're the wife.
Yeah. That's a good point. You remember being 39.
These guys, man. These guys are such douches.
What was it on The Sopranos? Everybody knows that Friday nights are Saturdays are for the wives because Fridays are with the girlfriends.
There you go.
Yeah, because there he is with Guilfoyle back in the day. And if
I thought that was that's Robin Meade.
No, that's Guilfoyle. If you need a better shot of Robin Guilfoyle, there it is right there. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, that's her. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell once you see that. I mean, that's her. That's her. So then he's all right. So then, my gosh, what is? I'm exhausted just thinking about all his stuff. Oh, okay. Here's the problem. Okay,
no.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
So there's the campaign manager, and there's his wife, and that's who Newsom was boffing. And poor little guy here. I mean, come on, he doesn't hold. Oh, sorry.
I'd like to see that. Thank you. Okay, so this is the campaign manager, this is the torque. This is the torque. Yeah, this is the first one.
Yeah, that's the guy. I mean, he just doesn't.
How come we don't have a picture of who Newsom's wife was at this time?
I don't know. I don't know when he married. I know. I guess we can just look it up on the little.
That's what I'm saying. Why, if we're going to break it down, who? If he's had separate wives, we need pictures of his wives.
Fingers. Married.
But you're the one doing it.
You know you want it. Okay, so he was married to Gavin Newsom was married to Kimberly Guilfoyle from 2001 to 2006.
So he was married to her when he was boffing the torque chick.
Wow.
Yeah, the campaign manager's wife. He was married to Guilfoyle at the time.
Right. Okay. So he was stepping out on
Kimberly.
That.
Yeah. Yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
And then, then who's he doing?
Now, well, his wife now, she was part of the Weinstein scandal, right? Of Harvey. Harvey, I think, helped himself to her at one point.
Jennifer Siebel Newsom. Hold on one moment, please.
Yeah, the wife. Yeah. She's the Harvey Weinstein one.
Here's the current wife.
Yeah, she's fine. She's nice.
Right. Yeah, she's fine.
I mean, she's fine. Once you get to know her.
I don't know why you have to say it like that. I mean,
she's a sweet girl. She's fine.
She's a great dancer, and you know what? She's an amazing conversationalist.
She is, and that's what Harvey Weinstein thought too.
You just want somebody you can talk to.
I just need somebody to cuddle with. How about you just shut up right now?
That's all that I really want.
It is hilarious.
All right, so do we want to start back to sorry about the distraction there. The crowd strike, the reason that people can't watch us on Vimeo, the whole Microsoft crowd strike outage.
All right.
Where do you want to start with the bogus?
Well, I just want to. I mean, if we do the short one,
right? It is kind of the one with the that kind of gives you the chuckle, but I mean, it just depends.
Once you start with the short one, for sure you're going to have to go with the longer one after that. So
I mean, I think that's a given. That usually is what happens in my experience. If you get the short one, you want the long one. Here's the short one. The interview with Dingle Nuts there on the Today Show with the two rocket scientists. I like Hoda. I like Hoda. I do like
Do
Hoda.
you? Okay, shut up.
Savannah. Yeah.
Really? You take Savannah over, Hoda over Savannah?
I think Hoda has more character than Savannah does.
Wow.
Now,
okay.
If we're in a loud, to be honest, if we're in a loud dance club somewhere, I mean, it's going to be Savannah because you can't hear them. You can't hear them.
Right. Right.
And you're just, the dance. Hey, I don't know what you said. Just keep dancing. Keep moving. Just keep smiling. Where do you want to go after here? Make it close. All right. How about the stairwell? All right, here's the, and actually, what's her face there? Savannah is a lawyer, so there's that. So anyway.
According to your statement,
it
was a single content update that has managed to shut down air travel, credit card payment systems, banks, broadcast, street lights, 911, emergency.
Okay, we get
around
it.
the globe.
I know.
Why is there not?
Okay, can she beat him over the head anymore with it? Hospitals,
We got it,
janitorial supply
Savannah.
companies.
Some kind of redundancy or some sort of backup? How is it that one single software bug can have such a profound and immediate impact?
I want to slap her now.
I know.
Well, when you look at the complexity of cybersecurity, you're always trying to stay one step ahead of the adversaries. Excuse me. Yeah, just 1 second, please.
Oh, yeah, take a drink of
Yeah.
water.
Take as much
go ahead,
water as
take
you
a drink.
need. Here, we'll spray you with a fire hose. Is that what you want? Have some more water. Jeez, poor guy. That's
Go ahead.
that's the end of that clip.
Sure. According to your
That's the end of that clip there. So
yeah. I got to thinking that maybe it was taken out of context, something like that. But,
not
I mean,
really.
it started off okay.
Yeah.
Then it drops into that.
Yeah. So here's
And CEO of CrowdStrike, George Kurtz. George, it's good to see a lot of people woke up. They saw that blue
George
screen
Kurtz.
of death. We've been hearing
Rhymes
all
with
about
Hertz.
messes at the airports. A lot of broadcast channels, Australia, even
When you
ours
think of a
here.
CrowdStrike CEO, you think of that guy.
Yeah.
Everywhere. People are wondering what happened. So what did happen?
what did happen?
Yeah, so first, thank you for giving me the opportunity to chat with you first on
Yeah,
air.
yeah.
And I want to start with saying we're deeply sorry for the impact that we've caused
Super.
to customers,
Are ya?
to travelers,
Super
to anyone
sorry.
affected by this, including our companies. So
Right.
we know what the issue is. We're resolving and have resolved the issue. Now it's recovering systems that are out there. And
Yeah.
essentially, as you've talked about in the statement I put out, is the system was sent an update, and
Right.
that update had a software bug in it. And
Okay.
There you go.
Bob from IT unplugged the computer in the middle of the update, which they tell you.
We tell you not to do.
Don't unplug your computer in the middle of an update. This
Thank
is what
you.
happens. You know what? This could have happened to anybody. That's what makes me mad. If you had done this, it would have wiped out everything. It would have shut down the planet. It's not just
Right.
poor George
Right.
Kurtz. If
And
any of us.
remember, we were not hacked. It's not a hack.
No, not hacked. Although he did say bug.
caused
Yes, he did.
an issue with the Microsoft operating system. And we identified this very quickly and remediated the issue.
Apparently not quickly enough.
No doubt.
There was the quickly would have been, okay, it didn't bother anything. No. No, we didn't. No, that's not where we were. We were like,
That is
oh,
not where we were.
We got all the way through. Oh, shit. And then
Why
we
did
went,
you let the intern go down to the computer room?
Right.
And as systems come back online, as they're rebooted, they're coming up and they're working.
Right.
And now we are working with each and every customer to make sure that we can bring them back online.
Are
But,
you?
that was the extent of an issue. The issue in terms of a bug that was related to our update.
There he is with the bug again.
There it is with the bug again.
That's
I know.
malware. That is a virus. Sorry, I'm going through the Biden School of Training. I'm going to the Biden School of Broadcasting. And they tell us to do this.
Oh, I know.
And so they...
Mr. Kurtz,
I
it's
know.
Savannah here in Milwaukee. I mean, you're in the cybersecurity business, and I certainly don't even pretend to understand this, but
No shit. She doesn't, but she's going to do it anyway. I don't even pretend to understand, but watch me ask you a question.
according to your statement,
We know.
Yes, it's fairly
We know.
obvious. Savannah.
it was a single content update that has managed to
here's
shut
the-
down
yes, this is-
air travel,
Okay, here we
credit
go. Yeah,
card
this is the
payment
question.
systems, banks,
There we know.
broadcast, street lights,
It's worth watching
911,
again.
emergency.
The veterinarians, also the 7-Eleven down the street, and the water processing plant, and the Third National Bank, and also
Right.
Bob's Sporting Goods was shut down, and also Schnucks, the grocery store.
Around the globe.
I went to stop in
Why-
at Victoria's Secrets before the show. They were hacked.
They were
I
down
think we're
too.
down, not hacked.
They were not hacked. It was not a hack.
No, it was down.
Stop
It was
saying
down.
hack.
Is there not some kind of redundancy or some sort of backup? How is it that one single software bug can have such a profound and immediate impact?
Right?
Well, when you look
None
at
of
the
your
complexity,
business.
Right? Actually, Savannah, that's a really good question. Despite the fact that you don't know anything about it, that's a really, really good.
cybersecurity.
I just want to be clear. You began this with saying you didn't know anything about it.
Right,
so
but
that's
apparently-
what I'm going to start my answer with that.
Apparently,
trying to stay one one
Oh,
step
oh,
ahead of the adversaries. Excuse me. Yeah,
God hates liars.
1 second, please.
Oh, yeah, take a drink of
Yeah,
water.
Yeah,
Hey.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's been a long night.
We're always trying. It's been a long night. We're always trying
Yeah.
to stay one step ahead of the adversaries.
And we didn't.
And in this particular case, our systems are always looking for the latest attacks from these adversaries that are out there. So
And
this content update went out, and as it does, and it's been doing for many years.
Yep.
Obviously, we've got
Except without the worldwide shutdown. What
my
the-
favorite. My favorite meme was this guy in front of the CrowdStrike building offices. First day at CrowdStrike, pushed a little update, taking the afternoon off. All right. I freaking love that.
Yep.
That is hilarious.
I mean, come on. How stupid. How dumb. Never mind. That's a redundant.
That sure is.
That's a rhetorical, redundant question. And,
I've come to the conclusion that I like too many X posts because I'm looking for a particular post that I liked, and because I do that so that I can go back to them. But if I like too many,
well, now we don't know what you like because we can't go searching for your likes because now all your likes are hidden. So we can't.
which is
help you.
ridiculous.
Yes.
Can we get Elon on the phone? Get him. I have another complaint with Elon as well, but I'll save that for another argument for another day to talk about. But as far as not liking your likes, that not being able to see that I liked something, that's just silly. It's just silly.
No, the sillier. Well, is it silly though? Because when you do a job interview now, apparently, and I haven't done a job interview, and can't tell you how long, but
right.
Apparently they want access to your social media. They want to know, what at the very least what your names are, so they can go out and look and see if you've liked anything embarrassing.
Fine. Go ahead. This is me.
Yeah. The only time that you'd have to worry about that is if you're trying to pass yourself off as somebody that you aren't.
Correct. And if that's the case, then, sorry, we don't have employment for you here.
Right.
Go down the road. CrowdStrike is hiring because the intern just got fired today. They got an opening for you.
Bob from IT just jumped off the 20th floor. He was right behind the guy from Fandango.
Yeah, no doubt.
And by the way, just because I don't want to forget it here, because if I don't do this now, and if not, Stu doesn't come in and say,
oh boy,
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but it's time for a quick break. You'll be right back. And they're back.
Didn't have any. Oh,
Brad Staggs and Jeff.
no, I mean, we can. You want to? Who do you want to be the local sponsor, not the network sponsor today? I mean, it could be
PayPal
anybody.
at Jeffy CTF is a fine institution. PayPal at Jeffy CTF.
Send all your money. Pick a figure with a lot of zeros before the decimal point and at least one whole number.
I will tell you, yesterday morning I went to. I was like, ooh, I wonder if I got an extra zero in my bank account with this CrowdStrike thing. And I went to log into my bank account and it wouldn't let me in. So,
well, you never know. It could, when it pops back up, it could end up having like $1 million.
I'm back in now, but at the time,
oh,
I mean, if they're like they tell you that's not your money, okay,
right?
It says it's mine right there, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer it into another account.
Doc's Clock Tower over on Rumble says, women can't live with them, still can't live with them. Famous quote from Brad Staggs. I'm not sure that I ever said that. Did I?
I don't. I have no idea. It just sounds like something you would say. I don't necessarily.
I don't know that. I'm not sure.
Women can't live with them.
Can't leave them on the curb when you're done.
But you can, actually.
It's frowned upon, though. It's frowned upon. Back quarter, my theory on women, they get half the money. Half of it, really? But all of the, absolute power corrupts absolutely. It does.
I could give you one of my, this ties into one of my jokes of the day that I was thinking about maybe using. So I'll throw a joke of the day in right here. Okay. The world's shortest fairy tale. Okay. Once upon a time, a guy asked a girl, "Will you marry me?" The girl said no. And the guy lived happily ever after.
That is just wrong to diss the institution of marriage that way. I won't have it. I won't have it.
Okay, I apologize.
I think that's despicable, and I think that you should apologize.
I just did. I said I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't listening. Roger Rabbit said that video pause looks like they all just sucked on lemons. What? That one?
Oh.
Or Don Lemon.
I mean, they all know it's bull. I'm sorry. They all know it's BS. And
you were about to say bullshit, and you can't say that.
I know. I stopped myself.
I know.
I thought that was pretty good.
It was very good, actually. That was Gamaval. Hasn't AT&T had its 6th computer breach since 2023?
Yep. Disney does well. Let's not forget about that. I mean, look, everything has been hacked, and your information is out there. You got to do just the best you can to keep it as safe as you can, because it doesn't matter. It's out there. We've all shared information to get things that that they have access to. It's all part of the deal. We've complained about it forever. You have to say yes to the terms of service to all these different apps, and they inside their terms of service, they won't let you use the app unless they have access to your camera and your pictures. And I just want to take the picture. So yeah, fine, you can have access. We will never use it, right? But fine. And we've all sold out for that. We have. We just actually have. The only guy that hasn't is the guy living in. I almost said another bad word. Living out there in the effing woods, and without a satellite dish or anything.
Right.
I mean, that's the only guy that hasn't bought in, and I'm sorry, we all have. So you just got to try to keep it as safe as you can, and hope that it doesn't affect you any more than minor.
I just got a thingy from Ticketmaster saying we had a breach. And you may have bought a ticket sometime during Ticketmaster something or other, and what's it? What could be it?
And I know that there's a class action going on. It shows up in my timeline every so often, and I need to. I could actually get in this time in this. I think that time frame is coming up. It's almost over for me to enter into the class action against Facebook. Between, I don't know, there's 3 or 4 years there that. If you were on Facebook and used this particular app, you can join this class action. And I feel like I'm coming close to the end, because I keep trying to remind myself to sign up. But they want to know all this information about me for me to sign up to be in the class action. And I'm going to end up getting like 25 cents. So I'm like, I'm not going to give you all that information. I'm sorry, no.
Not going to do it.
You lawyers are Facebook is going to give you $500 million. The lawyers are going to take $499 million, and they're going to split up the $1 million between all the people in the class action who they now have all the information on, 25 cents. So I just don't want to do that.
I don't blame you. Hold on a second here. There's just a real quick
oh no.
Wisconsin Jack Hole. He did send it. He did tweet it, and I don't know. I think the world could all use a little Kermit.
I like pig butts, and I cannot lie. I love them till wind pigs fly. When a sound walks in with an itty-bitty snout and a round thing sticking out, you gotta jump. You can't get enough when you know those chops are stuffed. Deep in the dress, I'm so sure it's probably not kosher. Oh, piggy, you know I ain't faking. I want to bring home the bacon. My Muppet's trying to stop me, but watch out, Kermit knows karate. Oh, little pig, let me in. You say you want to go to your pen? Well, excite me, delight me, because you are the other white meat. I've heard her singing, my ears are still ringing. I see, she's got her going like a big Harley. I'm tired of magazines saying pigs are so unclean. Take the average pig and then look at Grizzle, that nasty rat. So frogs, and your girlfriend all real hog. Get her shaking, shaking, shake that back bacon. Think you got back.
That's awesome.
I don't know who did that, but whoever did, it was.
That's
good.
awesome.
It was very good.
That was awesome.
You do have to every now and then stop and smell the bacon.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm
facts
saying,
are facts. I don't know why that's a
right. I mean,
facts
that,
are facts.
that does give new meaning to stop and smell the bacon. If you, I don't know what that was. It was just in there.
What?
I figured, why not?
So they haven't caught my bank robber yet either. I'm kind of. I mean, I want to be on his side, but then I don't because I would be clear. It's not me. I was getting questions after the first pictures dropped of our bank robber in Dallas, Texas, in the greater DFW area, and it's not me. Okay, I could be. Believe me, I've thought about it. But in today's world, man, it's bank robbery is that's a bad business. You don't get any money back from that.
You don't,
because this guy's robbed two banks, and the first one he robbed was in Garland, which is DFW, greater DFW, and then the second one, like a couple weeks later, he had to rob another one. If you rob at a bank and you got to rob another one in a couple weeks, you didn't get much.
Well, how much money does a bank have anymore? Because they don't really.
I don't know.
They don't keep banks. Banks don't keep money.
He's got a good scam though. He comes in with his outfit. He's talking on a cell phone, screaming on a cell phone, and then he goes up to the teller with a note, hands her a note, says, "Give me the money," and then he leaves.
Wait, whoa. He hands her the money, hands her the note, says, "Give me the money." He waits for her to give him the money, right? I mean, he doesn't just hand her the note. Okay, just wanted to clear that up.
And then of course, the banks, he took an undisclosed amount of money. Oh, okay. So you're able to change whatever amount you want to make this guy look
Texas
worse.
Credit Union.
And my favorite part of the description here of the story, this is the FBI. Does it say it in this story here? No, it doesn't say it. In the one story, it says he did the same thing again at a downtown Dallas bank, and he did mimic the same way. This is his. It's the way he robs banks. His
modus operandi.
Yeah. He got away with in a dark colored SUV. Same thing. He absconded with I love this. He absconded with the cash before escaping in a similar dark colored SUV, despite the fast police response. The Derby Desperado managed to escape. No, really. We were on him. We were there so fast. I can't believe he got away. Man, we were there, but he got away.
Does it say how fast it took them?
No, it does not. There was no response time listed.
He entered the bank.
Maybe somewhere there's you can go back. It doesn't say response time. Yeah, it talks about the time he went into the banks, but it doesn't talk about response time. When the police arrived. It just says, despite the fast police response.
So he's between 5'7" and 5'9". How do they know he has hazel eyes?
Guess one of the cashiers looked him in the eyes.
Okay. Light or white complexion, dark hair, despite the fact that he's wearing a mask.
Right.
And, he was wearing a dark suit, white shirt, and either a dark or a light tie. Okay, thanks.
What about the accessories?
Brown shoes, a light fedora-style hat featuring a dark
Which
band.
I like it. Which I like that look actually with the hat.
It is snazzy. That reminds me of Warren Beatty. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's kind of Warren Beatty. It's somewhere between Warren Beatty and the Invisible Man.
Yeah, more of the Invisible Man, but yeah.
He's
Still
wearing
a
a
good look,
suit.
though.
He's wearing a suit that's too big for him. I wonder if that's intentional. Because
I don't know, Brad. Wouldn't you want to be fitted properly before you rob a bank?
No, because if you're looking, because they're now looking for a guy who is stocky.
Yeah, I
and
know.
5'7".
That's what I'm saying. That's why
He's
I said
all
it's not
thin.
me.
So he's all
Wow,
thin.
are you a detective? Man, you figured it out.
I did. It's not you.
Wow.
Because this guy's thin. This guy is trim, thin,
Oh, see, that hurts.
athletic.
That hurts.
Well, I
That
mean,
hurts.
there's nothing wrong with being thin. It's a character flaw. Character flaw. But no, he's wearing the oversized suit so that nobody can really get a good look at him.
Yeah.
And he's probably
Really?
wearing contacts.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Detective.
It's working. It's working. And how long did it take?
Yeah.
I want to know how long it took to get for the cops to get.
I
there,
do
'cause
too.
If he did it at 1:45,
The second one was 1:45, right? Yeah.
They probably get there by 4. How long?
You mean he's gone already? Gosh darn it. If we'd have only gotten here at 3:58, we would have caught him.
How long was the police department bank robber Garland? It's got to be on here. So it was twice.
It's got to be on the police report, right?
See, Garland police. How much time do you think before the police respond?
No, this one was in Dallas, though.
Oh, the first one. Oh, okay. You're right.
They didn't say anything about response time or missing him the first robbery. The one where they talked about despite the fast police response, that was the Dallas one. The Capital One Bank in Dallas.
Now, wait a second. According to the story, he was wearing the same outfit. So was it a dark tie or a light tie?
Well, we know it was either one or the other.
Right. Okay.
It was the exact same outfit, only different.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
He could have been.
You're the detective. Figure it out. Go detect.
Wait, hold on a second. During the Dallas robbery, he wore a dark-colored suit, a dark shirt, and a light or yellow tie.
Okay.
They're making all kinds of crap up.
Okay, well, they've got everything on videotape, right? Bank's got videos.
And another dude robbed a bank with a kid? Wow.
Oh, good. I like that. It's a family business.
This world is going straight to hell.
But you haven't got the response time when the police arrived at the bank.
Fine.
Yeah, that's going to be in the official report, which we probably aren't privy to.
No.
Yeah.
And we'll never know.
Well, we may know. We may actually know if he gets caught, and then they have to release all the info of the previous cases, right?
In theory.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, that doesn't make it so. You're right.
So I saw this on X, and it was the account is champagne slushy.
Love champagne.
Oh, who doesn't?
Slushy.
Right? And it says type of things I want to spend money on as I approach my 30s.
Okay.
And I don't know what, and maybe you do, and I'm just stupid, but what is this thing? So he takes little chips of pecan wood, puts it in this thingy that he puts on the glass.
Heats it up.
Yep. And
So he gets the pecan flavor on his whiskey.
Is that what it does?
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, whatever it looks cool as hell. I mean, just if you're doing that before you drink whatever you're drinking,
Right.
got the little thingy to blot out the fire.
Keep it in. Yeah.
I mean, that's really, that's cool.
Yeah, it is.
But what
Yeah, it
is
is.
that? I mean, is that just so is that a Is that a whiskey
You just
pecan?
you get the pecan
thingy?
flavor for your whiskey. Yeah. But I'm not
Seems so
sure
simple.
what whiskey you would. I guess that's up to you. What whiskey you would mix it with? What flavor? You'd have to do that with several whiskeys. Yeah, see, they have different flavors. Yeah, because the whiskey, like, gets the flavor of the barrels that it's cured in, right?
Right.
So you're going to want to mix whatever flavor, apple, pecan, cherry. There. What's the other one? Banana chips or poop chips or whatever it is there on the bottom.
It says hips. I don't know what kind of hips those are, but some sort of hips.
Yeah, I don't know.
Roasters.
Okay, there you go. Which one they would mix differently with different whiskeys, right?
I like whiskey, and I wish I loved it.
Me
like
too,
but I wish I
man. Me
loved it.
too.
Because it would be cool to have stuff like that. I don't know if it'd be.
Here's the
wasted on
thing,
me.
Brad. Here's the thing. You could still have stuff like that.
I know, but then unless you have people coming over, what good is that?
To enjoy the
lot
cherry
of,
flavor burned into your whiskey and
that's a
sit
lot
down
of
with
dog
a
and
fine.
pony show.
It's a big time dog and pony show, and you're sitting down. Most likely, if you're drinking whiskey like that, you're smoking a $25 cigar.
Yeah.
And so you're mixing. You want to be able to mix the chip flavor with the whiskey that's going to mix good with your cigar smoke.
Right.
You want that full aroma mixture going on in the room.
It looks.
It's been a long time
so
since I've had a
cool.
good cigar. I could do a really good cigar, man. It's been a long time.
It's a dog and pony show, and I wish I was more into it like that, so that I could stop and enjoy it. And I go too fast, I think, is what I'm saying. I need to slow down.
I just slammed the Jack Daniel's Black right out of the bottle, and I'm good with it.
Right. I mean,
what are you gonna do?
Why pour it into it? Why dirty a glass? Because at that point,
it's silly. It's silly. I want to taste it just like they made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just right out of the glass, or right out of the bottle, and why?
That's what I want.
And the whole reason I even went down that particular road was because of this chick, who I would play, but she's dropping the F-bomb every other word.
What is she saying?
Well, she's pissed because she goes and has a date with a dude. They meet on, I don't know, Match or something like that, and then they go to meet each other, and he's like, nope, I can tell you right now it's not going to work. And she's like, wait, what? You just, we sat down. And,
yeah, but I already know I don't like you.
And that's pretty much what, and he said, because you don't look like your picture. And she says, all right, okay, I had a beauty filter on. So she's there with the beauty filter. And then she says,
the picture she posted is beauty filtered, and he's okay.
And then she's got the beauty filter on too. And then she takes the beauty filter off for a second.
I don't know if you could tell, but I've got the beauty filter on now as well. So, I know see what I'm saying? Yeah.
You don't even look like you. I don't even know who
I
you
know.
are.
I know. I don't even know
who you are. But she takes it off, and then, all right, so there's the beauty filter off. And she
she's
says,
just saying
look,
there's really no difference.
That's what I
just like
said,
the way I
too.
look with the beauty filter. That's what she's saying. There's really no difference.
And
I just like the
wasn't.
way I just like the way I feel. It looks a little bit smoother with the beauty filter.
Right.
But it doesn't change who I am or what I look like. Right.
Exactly.
But why can't the guy have his own? Instead of wasting the night with someone that you already know in your mind, you're not gonna do any. Unless you're just out for business for a match. But
No.
You already know. You hate to lie to a chick and some chick like that.
No, I don't hate
take
to
care of a
lie.
little
No,
business and
I
then
have
kick
to-
her to the curb. You just hate doing that.
Do you though? Does it really? Is it just a little white lie? No, you look great without the filter
So
on.
she's pissed that he kicked her to the curb before they even sat down to dinner. She was hoping for a free dinner, and
Right.
didn't get it.
Yeah, he
This
wasn't
is
even
what
going
the
to drop
deal
the
is.
cash. That's how bad the economy is now.
Right.
He's not even going to
Thank
drop
you.
the cash on a dinner.
I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not doing it.
And
I already know. I already know. Look, you're fine. You're great. I went ahead and swiped right on you.
Right.
I got it.
And she's not,
but no.
She's not horrible. I thought she was going to come out and say, I'm a guy. You know, at the end, she was going to like.
I thought that's what you were going to say. I mean, you couldn't even tell that. You couldn't even see my man part.
Right. I had it tucked. Maybe she invested a different tucker. I'm just saying.
She was hoping for a different tucker and didn't get it. Anyway.
It's that time already. It's time for the official joke of the day. I mean, you did have.
Seriously, we're done?
Look at the time. It is straight up and over.
Do I have an actual joke of the day? Yeah, I do. I was going to give you that one, and it walked right into.
Again, it was sad that we didn't have the band. We didn't have a musical guest of the day because, well, you can see our wall.
Oh, this works into husband and wife as well. This I could give you this joke, and it works in with husband and wife as well.
All right.
My wife sent me a text that said, "You're great, Y-O-U-R." So naturally, I wrote back, "No, you're great, Y-O-U''re." She's been walking around all day, happy and smiling. Should I tell her it was just correcting her grammar or leave it be?
Sadly, another Saturday Morning Live has come to an end. You can always get more of Jeff Fisher's irresistible presence by following him on X at JeffyJFR. Send him an email, chewingthefat@theblaze.com. And remember, you can get a cameo from Jeffy, but it's not free. So don't even ask. And if it's more of Brad Staggs that your heart needs, that's easy too. Follow him on all the socials at Real Brad Staggs. He never checks his email, but you can try brad@thedailymojo.com. Also, download the Daily Mojo app. It's on the Apple App Store right now, just waiting for your tug. As long as you guys don't need anything else, like a foot rub or maybe a neck massage, great! Then I'm out of here. Watch the Daily Mojo Monday morning at 7 and Chewing the Fat drops again Monday afternoon. Until then, I'm not Stu, saying if it's pasta you want, you gotta boil some noodles. Hasta la vista,